girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty.
What if I told you that you could build a website, a real professional website that sells you in one afternoon? No coding bootcamp, no $5,000 course, no begging your tech friend for help, just you, a laptop, and something called Claude Code. I am not talking about some template you drag and drop. I am talking about your site, your brand, your portfolio that makes people want to hire you, buy from you, and believe in you. Today I'm going to show you exactly how. But first, I need to tell you where I am at, because February 17th, oh my God, Sunday, Monday, 3 days. I guess it's 10 right now, so 2.5. I am still memorizing the pitch right now. Oh my goodness. I got it down, and I've been kind of doing shock therapy where I'm asking anybody I come in contact with if I can share my pitch. And there's moments where it's beautiful. It comes out, my tongue is not getting twisted, my mind is not getting fogged, and it comes out beautifully. But then there's times where my brain just stops. I'm no, don't leave me, come back. So let us get into it. The pitch update. The struggle of memorizing. Okay, real talk. This pitch is 50 seconds, maybe 55. It has to be under 60, okay? Or they literally cut you off. You would think that is nothing. You would think I could memorize 50 seconds in my sleep. But here's what nobody tells you. It is not about memorizing words. It's about feeling them. When you're standing in front of people who could change your life, those words disappear. I have been reading this pitch every single day, morning, night, in the car, in the shower. I say it to my dog. I say it to my reflection, constantly. And still there is this moment where my brain just blanks. It's so scary because I'm what's gonna happen when I'm in front of 100 people, and so I just have to eat it, just keep eating these words and keep putting my personality into it. And you know what? That is okay, because struggling does not mean you're failing. Struggling means you're in the arena, you are doing the work, and you are showing up. What is clicking now versus before? So here is the beautiful part. Something is clicking. At workshop, when I first read the pitch, that was not even the pitch that I have now. And I sounded like a robot, I was reading a terms and conditions agreement. Zero emotion, zero connection, just words. But now I'm starting to feel it. When I say personal stylists cost $200 an hour, I feel that frustration because I have lived that. I have been that girl who could not afford to look the way she wanted to look. Who bought the wrong things because she could not visualize how they would fit. The worst. This pitch is not about memorizing anymore. It is about remembering. Remembering why I started. Remembering who I'm doing this for. And that is the shift. Stop trying to perform. Start being present. Basically, the words are already inside you. I wrote them, you wrote them, whoever is doing a pitch wrote it. And I've lived them. And I have to trust that. I gotta lean on my own understanding. So how I am practicing, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I am doing, because if you were gonna have to pitch anything, a business, a job, yourself, this might help you. So, step 1. I read it out loud for 15 to 20 minutes every day. Not in my head, out loud. Like, literally, yelling it out loud. Your mouth needs to learn the rhythm. Your tongue needs to know where to go. Step 2, mirror work. I stand in front of the mirror and I watch myself. Am I making eye contact? I'm kind of bad at that. Am I smiling? I'm okay at that. Right now, my braces are cutting my mouth, so I'm hoping that heals by Tuesday, because ouch. Do I look confident? I would say so, Or am I terrified? Yeah, I would say so too. The mirror does not lie. Yeah. Oh, shit. I guess. Okay. Step 3, I record myself. This is pretty easy for me because I've always liked recording silly things or story times and stuff like that. So I like recording myself. Right now, my phone is full of videos of me saying my pitch over and over again. Catches, rush parts. I'm working on it, guys, okay? I'm working on the ums. If there's loss of energy. Step 4, practice in front of real people. My friends, family, anyone who will listen. Literally, my Uber driver, the cash register at Target, my daughter's grandma. I'm literally just pitching to everybody. It's like shock therapy. I'm gonna put myself out there. That's silly. Because practicing alone is one thing, but practicing with eyes on you, that's when nerves kick in. That is where you build the muscle. Okay? February 17th. I'm walking into that room and I'm going to own it. Because I have no other choice. Not because I'm perfect, but because I'm prepared. I've been reciting this for 2 weeks straight. I broke it down in 5 pages, basically the hook, the problem solving, and stuff like that, the solution. So I memorized a page a day. Then I had to edit it because it was actually going over a minute. Yeah, but I finally got it. Sorry, let me check my notes. Okay. The transition. Now, let us switch gears. Because I did not just come here to give you an update. I came here to give you something you can use. Something that can change your life. The way it changed mine. Are you ready? Because class is in session. I am about to teach you how to build a portfolio website that sells you using nothing but Claude code and your own 2 hands. So, why a portfolio website? Before we touch a single line of code, I need you to understand why we are doing this. Most people think a website is just like a website. Some pages, some pictures, a way for people to contact you. No. A portfolio website is your storefront. It is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. While you sleep, your website is working. While you are eating dinner, your website is selling. While you are doubting yourself, your website is out there telling the world who you are. You are not just building a website today. You are building a machine that works for you. A machine that sells your skills, your story, your services without you having to be in the room. That is your power. That is your leverage. that is your freedom. What is Claude Code? I mean, we touched bases on it on episode 1 and 2. So if you're following along, you've gotten a gist of it. So this is good. Okay, so what is Claude Code and why am I obsessed with it? Obsessed. No, I really am. Claude Code is like having a senior software engineer sitting next to you. Except this engineer never gets tired, never judges you for asking basic questions, and works at the speed of thought. You know what's funny? Actually, when I was first coding, it was so frustrating. I actually got into a little bicker with this Claude. She was a little like snappy with me. She's like, I told you to do this. Like, why are you thinking about doing this? And I told her, I'm the one telling you what to do. Do not like tell me what to do. So yeah, that has not happened. That was so weird that she was doing that. It was crazy. So it runs in your terminal. That black screen that used to terrify me, I did show you with all those like codes in it. That's your terminal. And you just talk to it. You tell it what you want and it builds it. I need you to understand this. You do not need to understand code to use Claude Code. Woo, isn't that a relief? You don't need to know code to use Claude Code to code for you. I did not know how to code when I started. I still don't know how to code like developers do. I like to think of myself as a modern day like developer, a modern day coder basically. It's way easier nowadays. No more like nitty gritty. But I built an entire app. Working features, real users. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm going to show you how. And I'm going to prove it right now. What you need to get started. So write this down. I'll count to 5 and give you 5 seconds to get your notes out of your phone or get a paper and pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. A laptop or computer. Mac, Windows, Linux, does not matter. Okay, so honestly, the newer the better, but you can still code on an older laptop. It's just, okay, so I was coding on a 2017 MacBook Pro. Buttons falling off. I coded my whole app on that. My mom just got me this laptop in January, and I didn't know how in the trenches I was. You can't even like upload to the App Store if your app is like 2020 and like older, or I mean like, yeah, older. That was crazy that I did that. This one, she's great. So number 2, node.js, node.js installed. Go to nodesjs.org and download it. You'll see a download button, and then it has like Mac, or if it's not a Mac, you can click whichever. So right here you can see that I'm at node.js.org, and I have a MacBook, so I'm clicking MacBook, and I am going ahead and I'm downloading that right now. You have to go through all this process. And then, like I said, there's 2 options right there. You can download for your Mac or for your PC. It's really, really simple. And yeah, just wait for this process, download it to your thing, and then it'll download it for you. So you install it. It takes about 5 minutes. Claude Code installed. So what you're gonna do, you'll see, I'm gonna show you a screen that's showing you how to do all of this stuff. I break it down little by little. So you want to get a Claude account. So right here, I'm showing you how to create a Claude account. So I already have an account, so it's basically Claude.ai. I'm logging into mine, but I'm going to show you the subscriptions right here. So you're going to go right here to the left, and then you're going to follow me along. Right here to the right, and here are the packages. So there's 17 and 100 a month. You got to create a Claude account, whether it's through Anthropic or whether it's through Claude.ai. Get the $17 a month one, and download Claude Code. Follow along right here, and I'll show you how to get that done. So in your Finder, you're going to type terminal. That's going to open this box, which is what you use to code in. This box is super important. This is how you're going to get your files, everything working, your apps, your web pages. This is gold right here. So I'm going to install Claude. So I'm going to copy and paste where in Claude.ai, it gives me the code right here. Okay, this line right here, I'm going to copy that because it says open terminal and type. So I'm going to copy and paste it. It's going to install Claude, and right now that's what it's doing. And after that, I am going to go to Claude.ai, and it says step 4, log into Claude Code. The way you log in is you type in Claude. So I'm just going to copy and paste Claude into the terminal. And that's why you have to get that subscription, because it needs it in order to use this terminal for Claude, which is how you code. So I typed in Claude. Now I'm going to wait. It's going to redirect me in the terminal to the login page. So here you go. This is basically like onboarding settings. Just click through those. Yes, yes, yes. And it's going to redirect you to authorize your account that you just created. And you are officially ready to create in Claude. Another little setting to click yes. Yes. And now you are ready to talk to code, AI, Claude, everything. Press enter and done. A Verso account. So verso.com, it's free. This is where your website will go live. Go to verso.com and sign up. So it like whenever Claude creates a web page for you, and you'll see all this. We're gonna hook up Verso. We're gonna get that web page live. The way you change the address to a website, so it gives you like a pre-made website, and I mean it's just like long and not fun. You can go to like a website that hosts domains, basically like Squarespace, GoDaddy. Look up whatever you want to name your webpage. So like the FitChecked app, FitChecked homepage. I bought those two. And then you can add them onto, switch out the local like host one that they give you, that free website like URL, and you can change it to the one that you bought. So number 5 is you need an idea of who you are and what you are selling. This could be your services, your art, your consulting, your brand, whatever you is. That's it. That is the setup. If you have those 5 things, you are ready. You are ready. You little future AI developer. I'm like so excited for y'all to get started on this stuff. Y'all are gonna really enjoy it. It's like really fun to see your ideas come to life. So, the 5 pages every portfolio needs. Before we build, let us talk structure. Every portfolio website that sells has 5 pages. So you have your home, your headline, your hook, the first impression. You have 3 seconds to make someone stay. This page answers who you are and why should I care. And then number 2, your about me. Your story, not your resume, your story. The journey that brought you here. People buy from people they connect with. And that's really true. Services or portfolio. What you offer, what you have done, the proof that you can deliver, screenshots, testimonials, case studies, examples of your work. Showcasing it. A blog is your voice, your expertise. This is how you build trust over time. You don't have to post every day, just start. I think I created my blog section. I haven't updated it. I should add one soon. I have so much going on right now. So then you have a contact page. The call to action. How do people reach you? Make it easy. Email, form, social links, whatever works for your business. 5 pages. That is your blueprint. Now let us build it. So in your terminal, you are going to type mkdir my portfolio, which is going to make a portfolio folder for you in your directory, and then you're going to push enter. Then you're going to click CD my portfolio, so it changes you to CD. So CD means you're changing to that folder. So now you're working in your own folder, which you want to make sure you're coding in your folder. And open Claude Code inside it. I need you to pause here and celebrate. You just took the first step. Most people never take the first step, and you did, and this is huge. Step 2, tell Claude what you want. Now here's where the magic happens. This is the fun stuff right here. You are going to talk to Claude Code like you are talking to a person. Type something like this. Create a modern portfolio website for me. I am your profession. So you're going to be typing this in your terminal, in those black things, right after you log into Claude and go into your project folder. You're going to create it there. You're going to type this right under that. And if you, I'm going to talk about that right now, about bugs and stuff. So, and your profession. And I want you to showcase my work and attract new clients. The site should have 5 pages. Home with the headline and call to action. About with my story, services or portfolio to show my work, a blog section, and a contact page with a form. Use a clean professional design with whatever color preference that you like. I always have to throw a little pink here and there. And then type, make it mobile responsive. That way it's mobile friendly. And then you press enter. And then you'll see right here visually the code that it's working. It's working. Just wait till the letters stop and then it'll let you know. Just read along if you can. It's a great practice. So watch. Claude is going to start building. It is creating files. It is writing code. It is making your website come to life. Be present with the creation. Do not rush this. Watch it happen. Honestly, watching it happen, you understand code a little bit better. You see the same things, you see problems, and you're like, wait, didn't it say this last time? And now it's saying this? That makes no sense. And you start catching on to things. Just read it. You are witnessing something incredible. Technology building something for you, with you. This is the future, and you are in it. Step 3, review and refine. Once Claude is done, it is going to show you what it built. You can preview it by running the site locally. Now here's the key. It probably won't be perfect the first time. It will never be perfect the first time. Yeah, you just have to keep putting your ideas onto them. And that's okay. That's like the fun part. If you're a creator and you love designing, oh my God, it's so fun. This is where the conversation continues. Do not like the colors? Type it in the terminal. Change the primary color to Dusty Rose. Want a different font? Say, use a more elegant serif font for headings. Need to add something? Say, add a testimonial section to the homepage. Tell it whatever you want once you create that webpage. It's done so. It's so easy. And it's so fun. So fun. This is a conversation. You are collaborating with AI. You have ideas. Claude has execution. Together, you are unstoppable. Here's what I do with the fit check. I grab inspiration from Pinterest. I screenshot what I like and I tell Claude, make this screen look like this mock-up. And I have visuals already in place for y'all. So this is basically a sample of how I use Claude.ai to get like the UI, what people see, how I want it. So the second image right here is basically a mock-up from Pinterest. I just looked up AI slick web page designs. The first one's obviously, this one is the one that Claude.ai created for me. And like we said earlier, the first one is not going to be perfect. It's a mock-up for you to play with. So this second image is what I found on Pinterest. I love the sleek design. I put the info that the about, the home, the portfolio, blog, contact are all a part of this web page. That way when it's creating this mock-up, it's creating what I have already. So I'm not crisscrossing things. I'm not taking things out. I'm just laying a new, more prettier visual. So it's creating it right now. Genevieve, I love this inspo, that dark aura gradient aesthetic with glass morphic cards and 3D elements is stunning. Let me build you a full redesign with 5 pages matching the vibe. So it took my inspiration and it's taking the mock-up that I have right now that I'm like, that's kind of generic. And it's writing the code in Claude.ai. So that way, whenever the files are created here, I can just go ahead and drop them into terminal. Claude.ai, anything you play in there is not permanent. But if you drop it in the terminal, that messes with your folders, and that's what you're going to see on the visual. I also said I want to add a soft metallic pink to it, because you can't forget the pink, because I just love pink. But like I said, you can wait till this is done loading. You'll see at the bottom of this text box where it has a little circle. That means it's writing right now. If you stop it, it'll just stop everything. So just wait until that finishes. Unless you really, really don't want that idea, then go ahead and push that button. So right now, while that waits, we are, let's see, what else could I tell you? If you are a very great graphic designer, I don't think you really need to go to Pinterest, but I do. So this is what it created now. And that's the file for it, this download. But like I wanted to add the pink, but this is what it's gonna look like now, my new web page. If I decide to download and let Claude, the terminal Claude, know where this file is so it can rewrite the code that's already in the file. So I'm gonna type, I wanna add a soft metallic pink to it to also give me a prompt to ask Claude Code to see page structure. So why I'm asking for a prompt to ask Claude Code, the terminal, to see the page structure is because I don't want to put what Claude.ai had just put as this mock-up without knowing what my code structure looks like, because then I'm just writing over things and canceling out things that I might want. So always ask your terminal what your structure looks like before changing it. That way you're not making such huge changes. So I got that. I got these files. I downloaded them. I added them to the terminal and I changed everything. And I had the prompt for the code structure of the web page that I already had. So I'm not canceling out anything. So I basically put that on top of what I already had. And all of these things are just mock-ups. You can completely change anything that you like. This is how everything looks. I'm actually looking here at the blog. I wanted to show you how to update this very simply. So none of these blogs works because they're mock-ups. But this is going to be my working page. So I am going to take a screenshot of this page, the blog page. Command-Shift-4, Command-Shift-5 on Mac. I don't really know which buttons that is for PC. But earlier it had skipped a part that I wanted. When it gave me the prompt to ask Claude Code, I wanted to learn the file structure. It gave me the file structure in my terminal and I copied and pasted that and gave it back to Claude.ai. Claude.ai then wrote me those 3 files that I downloaded and added the file that with the file structure that the terminal had given me that my folders are constructed as. So whenever you download the files, you let the terminal know, hey, I just downloaded files. Here's the pathway. So the pathway is if you open your Finder, they would be in my portfolio, and then, or they would be in your downloads. Then it would take those. And if it can't find it, it'll let you know, and you'll let it know. So here's a blog. This is what I have. I want to redo my blog section because, like I said, this is a mock-up. It's not working. So right here is a screenshot, and I'm telling Claude.ai, here is 4 blogs mock-up. I need 4 actual blogs that people can click on. And I'm going to tell it to do some research on blogs, on AI, basically on different ways AI benefits. And these are just blogs that I'm putting on this that I'm showing y'all. But if you're a camera person, if you're whatever, you're a web designer, you're anything, just do some research through Claude.ai to create some blogs specific to you. Like this, what I'm creating and showing y'all how to create is just an example. But you replace everything that I'm doing with what you want to showcase as your portfolio, as your web page, as your brand. This is all just example. But you can actually tell it to write you the blogs as well. It'll give you the files for it, so you can replace those mock-ups with these actual ones. And I'm actually telling it to do some research on this question that I asked it. Different ways AI benefits every part of code or a business, website, and crucial for future businesses. Do deep research on it, and give me the most up-to-date true information. So it's going to do some deep research, write me these 4 blogs, and I'm going to replace those files with these new files that it gives me of these blogs. It's more personal. You can get as personal as you want on these blogs. It searches everything. So here it is. It's doing the research on the latest AI trends and stats to make the blogs credible and current. See, I'm using AI so I can get what I want. and make it more personal to me. And that's what I want y'all to do as well. So it's writing, says, I've got a ton of great data. Let me write the 4 blogs now. It's writing the blogs. It's going to give you the files again. You're going to download the files. You're going to go to terminal, tell it the pathway to the files, tell it the blog section on your webpage is what you want to update, and it's going to implement these new blogs into it. You got to be patient with it. Sometimes I'm a little impatient. I'll open another Claude.ai page and I'll work on something else while this is working. Or even the terminal, if that's working, I'll go ahead and open another terminal. But you're on subscription, so you can only talk and create as much as your subscription lets you. And like I said, you got to be patient. Step 4, add your content. Now you need to make it yours. Claude built the structure, but you fill in the soul. So it's a mock-up. It created a mock-up, and you basically take the information that Claude just filled in for you, and you just fill it in with yourself. And it's like, oh, under this about me. So this is how I make it personal. So my chat knows me, so I'm just saying, knowing who I am and how I use AI to create an app, how can I make how can I market myself in my about me, in portfolio, to add here's what there is now, and I added what's under the portfolio, like my story, and it knows me, so it's going to take all the data it knows about me and what we've talked about, and it's going to create one. So it said the current copy is generic. It could be anyone. Your real story is way more compelling and marketable. You went from 0 coding experience to building a full production iOS app using AI. That's not something to downplay. That is selling point. Let me rewrite this around the real you. So I gave it everything the mockup has, and I'm just customizing it to myself. So it comes up with something really, really great and gives me the file for it. You're gonna download the file, go to terminal, tell it where the file path is, and then it's going to replace the mockup one. So you have to be a little patient with Claude. This actually works super fast compared to when I first started. It's changing really, really fast. It's getting better, it's getting faster, it's getting smarter. Before, when I first started using Claude, it didn't even take images. It didn't even create images, and now it can, which is amazing. So here's what it gave me. I'm going to copy the code. I'm going to scroll down, see what it gave me. Always read the instructions. It gives you the instructions. If you need step-by-step, ask it. I need step-by-step detail of what to do. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to actually go up here where it says copy, top right. And I'm going to paste that into my terminal. And you can see that it's working. It's taking all that code that was given, and it is it's so cute, these little sayings where it says nucleating. Sometimes it says lollygagging. Claude is super personal, and I think it makes it so much greater to work with. So it's creating everything. Like I said, this chat already knows what's going on. It already knows my structure. It already knows my page structure. So all I had to do was copy, drop it in the terminal. Okay. It takes a while because it's writing the code for you. The more you add, the bigger your code gets. Web pages are super simple. If you don't understand file path as well, it's basically when you open Finder or your files, it's where the file is. So if it's in developer, if you put it in the developer folder, you / and then you if it's in another file in developer, like my portfolio, you / my portfolio, / again, and then pinpoint to the actual like folder that you want the terminal look at. So it's doing its magic right now. So now you see that it shows you what it did in your terminal, and there's my story that it created. A developer who builds what others only talk about. So that's my wow factor. That's what it gave me. So that AI creator, that picture right here, that circle, I'm going to add an actual picture of myself. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing basically that I've been doing with the blog, with the creating the UI of this new build. When you saw that it was orange and this like not so like intriguing web page, you just go ahead and you tell it. So if you already know how to code, like if you already know what you want, just go ahead and type it in the terminal. You don't need to use Claude.ai for everything, but I always like to use Claude.ai for everything just to bounce my ideas off and to already see how it will look before I implement it, basically. Less work, less needing to fix things, yada yada yada. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my picture that I want to replace in that circle. I'm airdropping myself a picture that I love, that I created with AI as well. I do that a lot. Sometimes if I'm on Canva, I'll go ahead and do stuff on my Canva, airdrop it to my laptop, just because it's so much easier for me to work on my iPad. So there's a pic I airdropped to myself. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat. There you go. That's what I'm going to stick where it says that AI. I want it to be super personal. That's our old UI. This is our new one. So right there it says AI coder. That's where my picture is going to go. And I screenshot this picture. I'm going to go ahead and grab it, drop it in, and let Claude know that this is the page that I want to work. In my About Me, left, you have to be super detailed, like let it know left, right, upper right corner. Like don't be vague. Be very detailed on what you want to change, where it's going to change, so it can get it right the first time. So I'm going to be super detailed right here. And About Me, to write image where it has the AC in circle, place place image 1 in that spot is basically what I'm trying to say. I have terrible ADHD, as you can tell. So, and also I'm cooking. I'm like, I am saving this photo to a file path basically. Like I said, you always have to let the terminal know where the image, the file that needs to be updated is, so the terminal knows exactly where to look. The terminal is connected to your computer, its folders, it's everything. I'm just going to drop it on my desktop because you drop any image in your desktop, it goes into the desktop folder. So I'm going to just exit that out. I'm going to see the file path right here. So you can see it's on desktop. I'm going to rename it though because I'm not going to type all that. It's easier to rename it. That way whenever you're telling the terminal where the file path is, you can just type it easily. So I'm just going to put about, and then it's .png. I'm going to go ahead and give that information to Claude. So image 1 in the file path, desktop, / about.png. So I gave it the direction, so when it writes up the code and I drop it in Claude Code, it already knows where the file path is. Clean integration into your website. Now it's writing up your code like it always does. If you really, really want to succeed in your design, in your web page, in your brand, you have to be super tedious. You have to be super, you have to know what you want. And if you don't, like I said, go check Pinterest. So there you go. Gave me the downloadable. So it said to double check to make sure my file path is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and that, and then I'm going to drop it in dress code. Pictures. Just to give it the file path that it said, to make sure that it's in the pictures, basically. Then I dropped it over here in the terminal. Now it's doing its work. Allow terminal to access your stuff. Always ask permission. It always mostly does. So I'm going to allow it so it can go ahead and search for the about.png. I'm going to approve everything. You can actually set it to where you don't have to keep pushing yes, yes, but I like to read what it's doing. So it doesn't see the file path that I have. So, because I moved it to the photos one. So I'm going to read what it says here. I'm going to move the image. Well, actually, I'm going to let it know its new file path that I moved it. So I moved it into dress code, file. Then I moved it to pictures, and that's where it's at. If y'all remember us doing that together. I had a hard time with file paths in the beginning, but it's really, really simple. And there you go. I gave it the correct one. It's doing lollygagging. It's working. So you see those tokens? The tokens are basically what your subscription gives you. So now you can see that it's still going. It's about to show. There you go. Now I'm gonna go to my web page. It pushed everything. I'm going to refresh, and there's my picture. See more custom, more fitted for me, my about me, my picture. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and keep knocking things out. That's the old version, the mock-up, and that's what I used to create it. It says something completely different than what it's about you. Tell it, hey, type up your about me. You need help typing up your about me? Go to Claude.ai, start a new chat, and say, hey, can we have a conversation so I can get some ideas on what to write for under my about me on my webpage that sounds like exciting, that really tells my story. It'll have a whole conversation with you. It'll pick your brain and it'll write something super personal to you. Ask it to help you integrate it into the website, and it'll replace it. It'll create files for you. So step 4 is add your content. Now you need to make it yours. Oh, I already said that. I am so sorry. Your headline on homepage, make it specific, not welcome to my website. That is so generic. Try, I help small businesses look like $1 million brands. So much more like fun, like intriguing, like what? Show me. Turning your story into content that converts. Your about page, tell your real story. What struggle did you overcome? Why do you do what you do? People do not buy services. They buy stories. They buy you. Let me give you an example. My story. It was not born from a complex business model. It started with one most relatable human experiences. Standing in front of a closet and asking, what do I wear? I saw past the momentary frustration to a deeper problem. Decision fatigue. And the endless cycle of online returns. Oh my God, when I buy something from online and I hate it, it sucks because I'm just too lazy to return it. And then you're just like, oh my God, what a waste of money. It's so annoying. As someone who loves both shopping and creating images with AI, I realized the situation was combining my passions. That is a story that connects. What is yours? Your services or portfolio, show your best work. Quality over quantity. 3 incredible examples beat 10 mediocre ones. Your blog, start with 1 post, just 1. Write about something you know deeply. Something that helps your ideal client. You can always add more later. Here's what I need you to understand. You already have everything you need. The expertise, the story, the value. Claude Code is not creating something from nothing. It is giving you the vehicle to share what is already inside of you. Just gotta be cool with Claude and talk to it. Tell it. It's that simple. So step 5, I already showed you how to put it on Versal. So right here you can see right here in the terminal, I am typing. I have a Versal account to email, and then you put your email that you signed your Versal account up with. And this is how you deploy it to get it on the web, to host it. So that's what I wrote. Push yes. Push yes. Push yes. Now it's connecting to my Verso project. You just want to keep pushing yes with this type of stuff. If it's editing, or if you're editing huge things, I would probably not keep pushing, like say yes to everything. But these types of things, setting up things, I always say yes to everything, because that's what I want to do anyways. So it's setting up the Verso deployment. I said yes and don't ask again. Uh-oh, there's an error right there. So when I first started coding, what I would do was I would copy and paste any errors. But right here it seems to tell me what to do. It's saying what I've done. It initialized the Git repository, created Git more file, created Verso JSON configuration, made initial commit with all your files. So all the files I created, it committed all of them to Verso. So step 1, I need to log into Verso with my email. Step 2 is deploy my site, and then step 3, deploy to production. Alternative, would you like me to help you with anything for the deployment? So I'm going to Verso and I'm signing in. I'm signed in, so I don't see why it's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably come back to my terminal. I was just seeing if it was doing anything. So I'm reading what it says. So I'm just going to deploy my site since I am logged into Verso. And it gives you the code right there to put in. So I just copied and pasted that. But it seems to still not be working. So I'm going to see what it tells me next. This is a part of debugging, and I wanted to show y'all how I go about all of this stuff. I'm waiting for it to give me an answer. So right there, it says you need to log into Verso help first. Let me help you. So what it's doing, it is logging into Verso. So when you put Verso / yes, tries to log in. So it's logging in for me. Anytime you want to connect something like Verso, whenever you get a little bit further and you have back-end stuff like I do with my app, and you integrate a back-end like Subbase, Cloudflare, I don't really know too many yet, but it'll also ask you to do these types of things because it needs to connect to your terminal. Once you have like GitHub, all of those things connected, your project is safe. This is going to deploy it to an actual site that you can share to people. So in the beginning, I had already done this part, so mine's probably going to look a little bit different than from what y'all's are going to look like in the beginning, because I didn't add the versal in the beginning. But you'll be able to see a mock-up that it gives you from the terminal, and then once you're done with everything, then deploy it to Versal. And like I said, if you want a custom domain, go to Squarespace, GoDaddy. They have a bunch of custom domain websites that you can choose from, and just pick whichever you want. That's like a whole nother crazy steps to implement the domain to Versal. But you have Claude.ai, and you can always ask away. Say, how do I implement my custom domain to Versal's? How do I replace it? It will give you the steps. So you see right here, it's giving me an error. It'll tell me what is going on. And it's always good to like run errors or run these steps in Claude.ai so it can break down the steps for you. So what it's telling me is log into Versal. Oh, we already did that. Sorry. It's going to open a page. It's going to give me a link to Versal, and it's going to tell me you're going to authenticate it, just basically how you did Claude. It's waiting for authentication. You always have to authenticate to Claude Code, the terminal, to whatever you're using. So it'll tell me here, option 1, visit the URL directly. So I'm just going to go copy and paste that. Seems like the easiest thing to do. And then I'm going to go to my search bar, paste it in there, see what the big deal is, and then you'll see what pops up. Authenticate, and then just push authenticate. Then your web page is live after this. In Claude Code, type, help me deploy this website to Versal. Claude will walk you through it. Versal account, push your code, and go live. Within minutes, you will have a URL that you built. Stop. I need you to celebrate this. You just did something most people never do. You went from zero to a live site. You created something real. Something that works for you 24/7. That is not small. That is everything. What if something does not work? Real talk. Things will break sometimes. And something will not work. You will see an error. You'll feel stuck. Here's what you do. Tell Claude. So you copy the error message. Whatever the terminal gives you, it's like error, error, error. So just copy that. Paste it into Claude AI. And say, I'm getting this error. What is wrong and how do I fix it? And if you need a more detailed help, because sometimes it can be a little vague and it gives you instructions, but like there's tinier instructions that you kind of need a little bit of help with. Tell it. Be like, what does this error mean? And give me the step-by-step to solve this. Like get in detail with this for me. And it will do that exactly. Claude will diagnose it and Claude will fix it. That is literally its job. Literally. Presence in the frustration. And here's the mindset shift. Tongue twister. And here is the mindset shift. Errors are not failures, as in life. Errors are feedback. They are the system telling you, hey, something needs adjustment. That is all. Stay present, stay calm, and trust the process. My advice, keep figuring out the bugs. Do not give up. you get better and faster at finding the issues, and your ideas can come to life. That is exactly what happened to me. On the dot. You already have everything you need. Before I let you go, I need to tell you something. This is my startup. I did not come from tech. I mean, if you consider scrolling through TikTok all day and binge watching Netflix, then yeah, I did a little bit. But I did not have investors lined up. I did not have a team of engineers. That sounded so weird. I did not have a team of engineers. I had an idea, and I had Claude Code. And I had the decision to figure it out. You have to see it to believe it. Before my app existed, I saw it. Before my website existed, I saw it. Before this pitch lands me funding, I already see it happening. And there is this mantra that keeps me going. I discovered it years ago, and it has never left me. Whatever you are seeking is also seeking you. That client you want, they are looking for someone exactly like you. That opportunity you need, it is waiting for you to show up. That version of yourself that you dream about, she or he is already inside of you, waiting for you to take that first step. You already have everything you need. The skills, you will learn them as you go. The confidence, it comes from doing, not from waiting. The tools, they are available to you right now. Claude Code, Versal, YouTube. YouTube's like such a pastime. Tutorials, and this podcast. It's so funny because like even when like the older generation, they get so confused by the younger generation now, because I've seen like a lot of podcasts are like, y'all have so many resources, y'all have the internet, y'all have blah blah blah, y'all have all these systems, and it's true. Like take advantage of all of it. Our older generation didn't have these things. We have literally whatever you want is just, it's out here. You just gotta go find it, and don't give up on yourself. The only thing you need to bring is the decision. The decision to start. The decision to keep going when it gets hard. The decision to believe that you are worthy of the life that you are building. So here's my challenge to you. Today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, open your terminal. Open your terminal. Install Claude Code and start building. Send me your website when it's live. DM me on TikTok at Genevieve Guevara. Tag me on LinkedIn. I want to see what y'all create, because your success is our success. We are in this together. Say this with me. I have everything I need. The tools exist. The path is clear. I just have to walk through it. Whatever I am seeking is also seeking me. Today I start building. That is episode 3, the blueprint. Next time on Dress Code, I'm going to take you inside my February 17th pitch, the prep, the nerves. The moment I walk into that, you will be there with me. Until then, keep building, keep believing, and keep showing up. Class dismissed. Okay, day 1 of practicing my pitch. I'm hoping to not need this journal by day 6, day 7. I have 15 more days until the real deal. Okay. We waste hundreds on clothes we never wear. We return 30% of what we buy online. And we stand in front of closets saying, I have nothing to wear. Oh, wait. Damn it. That was not the right page. Alright, restart. Roll that back, cameraman. Just kidding. It's fine. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated all of them, and just worn the first one anyway? Yeah, that's called Tuesday. Wait for y'all to laugh. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits onto an AI avatar on myself at 2 a.m. And it clicked. We don't need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. We waste hundreds on clothes we never wear. We return 30% of what we buy online, and we stand in front of closets saying, I have nothing to wear. That's a personal stylist problem, but they cost $200 an hour. The Fit Check is a personal stylist and fashion management system in your pocket. It digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks outfits for your day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending, and plans your travel wardrobe. We have 15 beta testers, 50 on our waitlist, a podcast called Dress Code, and nearly 15,000 TikTok followers driving organic growth. I'm raising $20,000 to launch in 60 days, and I want to connect with anyone in retail about integrating the system into their inventory. Because life's too short to wonder if you look good. Make sure the Fit Check. That was practice 1. Obviously, I'm gonna keep practicing behind Jeff's back, and every video is gonna look better. But we got the goal. We got the goal for fashion life managed. Yes, that's so good. Okay, one more time, and then I'm off, and then I'm gonna have to start memorizing the second page. All right, Bella, where you been, loca? Leave me alone. And he's like, Jersey being a distraction is actually good because I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna feel like a pro with all those people because Jersey's throwing me some little curveballs. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, let's do this. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all? No, I need to use my real voice a little bit more. I'm gonna picture my best friend Amber, like I'm talking to her. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits and then hated them all and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, that's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. I don't know. Okay, one more time. Okay. Jizzy, stop. No more. No, baby. Just give me a chance. I actually do need to do one normal. Okay. Whew. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all, and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, that's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. That was actually better. Okay. Let me do it one more time. I didn't even need to tell you one more time. This is my camera. Okay, that's it. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all, and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, that's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. That was actually really good. Okay, maybe if I do it again. I think I'm getting better. Okay. He's trying to hump you, Austin. Austin, Drizzy's humping you. Okay. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all, and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, that's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting clothes on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. No, I didn't like that one. Okay, one more time and then I'm off. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all, and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, that's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. That was a little like rush. I liked how clean that one was, but I feel like it lost a little bit of my personality. So I'm gonna look these back and see which one seems like me the most. We waste hundreds on clothes we never wear and return 30% of what we buy online, standing in front of a full closet saying, I have nothing to wear. The steeper the problem, the steeper the fix. A personal stylist costs $200 an hour. Sheesh. The Fit Check is a personal stylist and fashion management system in your pocket. It digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks outfits for your day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending, and plans your travel wardrobe. Turns out managing your style shouldn't require 5 different apps. 15 people believe that enough to trust me with their clothes. 15 people trusting me with their lifestyle. 15 more are waiting. 15,000 on TikTok, a warm pipeline. I'm raising... Sorry, I'm really remembering this one. Did I say those first ones right or no?
You was a bit jumbled up.
Can you
I think maybe you should take a break for a minute.
No, I'm like, my ears are going.
Okay. Say it again.
$200 an hour. But the Fit Check digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks your outfit for the day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending habits, and plans your whole travel wardrobe. Managing your style should not require 5 different apps. 50 people want in, 15,000 on TikTok, warm pipeline, 25,000, 35 days. Let's make a have nothing to wear thing of the past. Because life's too short to wonder if you look good. Make sure the Fit Checked. $100 an hour. But the Fit Check digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks your outfit for the day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending, and plans your whole travel wardrobe. Managing your style should not use 5 different apps. 50 people want in, 15,000. First one anyways. Yeah, it's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need outfit help. We need our entire fashion life managed. We spend hundreds on clothes we never wear, return 30% of what we buy online, standing in front of a closet full of clothes, saying, I have nothing to wear.
Also, a personal stylist can cost up to $200 an hour. The fit check digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks your outfit for the day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending, and plans your whole travel wardrobe. Turns out managing your style shouldn't require 5 different apps.
Take 3. Have you ever tried on 6 outfits, hated them all, and just worn the first one anyways? Yeah, it's called a Tuesday. I got so frustrated, I started putting outfits on an AI avatar of myself at 2 a.m. And then it clicked. We don't just need fashion help. We need our entire fashion life managed. We spend hundreds on clothes we never wear and return 30% of what we buy online. Standing in front of a closet full of clothes asking ourselves, what should I wear today? And also, a personal stylist can cost up to $200 an hour. But the fit check digitalizes your closet, shows you how clothes look on your body, picks your outfit for the day, compares prices when you shop, tracks your spending, and plans your whole travel wardrobe. Turns out managing your style should not require 5 different apps. 50 people want in, nearly 15,000 on TikTok, warm leads, 25,000, 35 days. Let's make I have nothing to wear a thing of the past, because life's too short to wonder if you look good. Make sure the fit checked. So, I ended up doing the pitch, but I had the flu, so I decided to Michael Jordan it and just go because I have been practicing for a whole month. They haven't uploaded a video for it. I don't know if they are, so I just want to give an update. Networking went good. Everything went good. I did kind of fumble at the end, but I did get a lot of laughter. It was comedic relief. And I'm going to go ahead and sign up for some more networking events. But I did get the fit checked out there. And I am currently looking for beta testers. So if any of y'all want to shoot me a message on TikTok or anything like that, I am probably going to look for some in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, pitch went great. I know I wish I could have shared it, but my whole house was with the flu. I was with the flu, or I don't know, it might have been COVID. It's something, but I did add clips of it in the beginning, and then I did add a picture of me saying the pitch. So